Yes guys, what's going on? Hashtag Shawrey here. Welcome back to another video on the channel here today, ladies and gents. We've got another episode of the Shawrey to Glory RTG where, once again, due to my dodgy setup, we will be doing a full weekend league once again in this video, building a brand new squad, which we'll jump right into in a second, where we're going to be using loads of the new winter wildcard cards. I think that made a lot of sense. I wanted to get as many of them in the team as possible. If you guys do enjoy the video, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support over this Christmas period, and we're going to keep the videos rolling out as much as possible. But yeah, without further ado, ladies and gents, let's jump straight into the gameplay and see what cracked on the Shawrey to Glory RTG account this week. Right guys, and into sort of the post-comp for this week. Apologies, it's going to have to be post-comp once again. Literally, after Christmas, my setup should be absolutely, completely and wonderfully all sorted out. But to start off this week, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do the Wilfried Zaha SBC. Now, when I was building my team, I had, as you can see in the corner there, about 1.2, 1.3 million coins or something. So you know what? I thought another SBC player into the squad is not absolutely the end of the world. 4-star skill, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, sorry, as I meant to say, Wilfried Zaha. And with them stats, I thought absolutely yes. But as you can see there on the screen, I thought a little bit different for this week. Let's get ourselves in as many as sort of the new promo cards as we can get. So we actually use a team full of, I think, about 4 or 5 of these players. Milinkovic-Savic, the cheap, rude Gullit boys. Honestly, I'm telling you, an unbelievable player. We got ourselves Spinazzola in there as well, and N'Golo Kante to link it all up. Now, I know you're looking at this team and thinking, Jesus Christ, Al, what is this chemistry? But in the end, I think it goes up to like 95 chemistry or something like that. And then we're absolutely chilling in game. But we're absolutely flying into the games here, ladies and gents. And I played all of these in one sitting once again. And I thought, you know what? Using Fabinho up front might not be the worst of ideas, chaps. And I'll tell you why. He's actually got some really great stats, as Fabinho whacks in the first goal this weekend league for us. But yeah, let me know in the comments, boys, what you think of the Winter Wildcard promo so far. Because I thought very good cards they've released. There's a lot of like cheap cards as well that like could be used that I didn't so much use in this team. Obviously Tarapt is quite cheap, but I tried to use a few more of the expensive ones, as on the Shawrey to Glory RTG now we obviously have gained a few more coins. We've got like 1.3 mil or something like that. But obviously one thing to talk about massive in this video, boys, is the brand new rewards that we've had added to FUT Champions, right? That's absolutely huge, and I want to know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts on that are, because I've seen a lot of mixed reaction on Twitter about the type of thing, because it benefits us in some ways, and then in some ways it's not as good, you know. I think for you guys who played and got 8 wins every week and got yourselves a premium team in the week pack, which is obviously just absolutely great for 8 wins, they've obviously taken that off now. I think it's like 9 wins or something along the lines of that for an untradeable one or something, or it might even be 12 or something like that. Whereas that's obviously not what we've been used to so far this year. So maybe that's slightly disappointing for you guys. But for us pros, like that type of thing, I think we're feeling quite happy about it, because now we have something, a bit more of an incentive to work towards, if that makes sense. With this, like the new way they've done the rewards, I can actually barely get my words out right now. But I think for 19 wins we can get something, and for 18 wins we get a certain different type of reward, which obviously just gives us more incentive. It'll make it, hopefully, the content for you guys a little bit more exciting, because I'll be honest, at some parts, I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts, like when you're watching these videos as well, and all these content creators, as we do a lovely shot cancel with Fabinho there. Like, have you found that FUT Champions has lost a little bit of its, like, you know, just oomph to it? I don't know what kind of word I want to use there. It sounds like I'm just like absolutely twatting a shot into next year there. But I don't know, it's not got as much to it this year. I feel like we're just kind of waiting to get to 16 wins every week, and then it's just, oh, okay, we'll give away these few games, or there's obviously a lot of free wins being given, and I'm sure that'll continue to happen, because people are still going to just be happy getting to a certain rank and then stopping, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below as we go 3-0. But to talk about a few of the players in this video, boys, we've got Spinazzola in at left back, the man with the 5-star skills, I'm pretty sure, on a left back, which is just absolutely sensational, as we green an open goal with Wilfried Zaha there. He's a very good card. I think costing about 150,000 coins right now, so obviously quite a lot for a fullback, but he is extremely good. Adel Tarapt was someone that I just thought I'd put in because, again, for the 5-star skills and the fact he has like 94 dribbling or something like that is really good. But Milinkovic-Savic is a man that I want to talk about in this video, boys, because he is absolutely fantastic. Now, I don't think you'll see a crazy amount with him in this video in terms of highlights, right? Like, he was kind of the guy who just chilled in centre midfield for me. But if you wanted to play him a little bit higher up, I feel like he'd be absolutely class for you. Again, because of the 5-star weak foot on him, and the 4-star skill moves. He is literally like a cheap Gullit kind of guard. And then obviously I use Neres up front again just because he's been our like SBC boy that we've used all year, like a very, very solid card. Obviously then Fabinho up front, which is an interesting experience that I definitely want to have a little chat about. Do I think he's someone that would fit into your guys' teams as like a meta player? I'm not 100% sure, but you certainly can feel that he has like pretty good agility and they've made his attacking stats good. He certainly doesn't feel like the centre defensive midfield one, I'll tell you that for free. And then obviously up front as well, we've got Wilfried Zaha. I was playing a 4-1-2-1-2. The overpowered custom tactics that I released a few weeks ago, boys. The Michael Fisher custom tactics. Go check them out. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. If you're struggling for some custom tactics on FIFA 22, make sure to look at them custom tactics because that's what I used in this Champs highlights. And to be fair, it worked extremely, extremely well, as it does. The 4-1-2-1-2 is just what we have as the most meta formation in the game right now. We've obviously got 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, them types of formations are good, but this is what's winning a lot at the moment. But Fabinho and Zaha up front together worked really, really well. And do I think you should do SBC Zaha? It depends. It's one of them things, as I'm pretty sure this guy gives away a free win, which we just love to see. Zaha's not like the absolute be-all and end-all type of player. Like, it's not like you've absolutely got to do him. He's so, so good, that type of thing. But he does have some really, really nice stats, and it's great that I'm pretty sure he got the weak foot upgrade. Correct me if I'm wrong, fellas, but I'm pretty sure he did get the weak foot upgrade, which just adds such a good little like mix to your striker being able to get a little bit more on their weak foot because, I mean, he is just 3-star weak foot. You can feel the difference type thing. Do you know what I mean? Massively with Wilfried Zaha, I should say. He still did miss a few chances, though. I'll tell you that for free. Absolutely. In these highlights, you guys just see the good parts, so I'll tell you that. But this was actually a pretty tough game from what I remember. But Milinkovic-Savic doing some absolutely fantastic work here. Lovely little goal. And Fabinho on his left foot whacks it in. The 4-star on Fabinho as we do a lovely shot cancel there. Jesus, we're playing some good FIFA. This guy was actually really good at the start of this game. And then we actually ended up taking over. But honestly, guys, right, and I need to know if you guys experience the same thing. How many times do you play against people that have red Mbappe, red Neymar, that type of thing? It's just absolutely all over the gaff, and I can't believe it. But here, ladies and gents, it was very... I'm not sure it was too late when I was playing this. Maybe this was like 2 or 3 a.m. And I thought to myself, right, here we go. Only Nigel. I've never heard of this game attack before ever, so whatever. Aim for the moon. He's just sent me to rage quit City, boys, honestly. But no, realistically, sometimes when you're playing these games late at night and you realise, right, okay, that game's a little bit out of reach, I'm happy just to quit the game just because I want to save as much time as possible playing these games. Like, but to be fair, we can come back from 3-0 down before. We have done that, absolutely. But yeah, he's got Ben Yedder here absolutely flying in. Benzema into Neymar, and I'm thinking, oh God, please. You know, boys, you know what it's like when you lose one game and then you think, right, am I going to lose another in a row? Like, how many times have we experienced that? But Wilfried Zaha with a lovely little sprint boost, and we experienced that 4-star weak foot. But yeah, it just does happen a lot where you lose one game and then you go into the next game and lose the next one as well. And it's just definitely, boys, I'm sure you've experienced it. You have to let me know. It's just a mindset thing that can just happen so much in FIFA. Right? It's very, very easy to get into that sort of mindset. Milinkovic-Savic, look at the agility, boys, and flies it into Zaha there as we get ourselves, I'm pretty sure, another rage quit against Fried Chicken 666. I mean, I don't know why we need that kind of name. But Hakimi into Zaha here, another free win, and it is really, really nice when you get a free win. Ain't it just the best feeling in the world when you're just there like, Jesus Christ, what an absolute king of a man. But Pizza, have we got another free win here? Okay, my head's even getting sent to France here, boys. That should put us at 12-1, and we are well on the way to rank 1 with all these Winter Wildcards players. But yeah, from this video, the sort of few players I'd advise you guys to certainly try out would be the SBC Zaha if you wanted to. Obviously, you've got to be careful with whether you want to spend coins on SBC players though, because it really is like once you've spent the coins on that player, as much as they're fodder, other than that, it's coins like absolutely locked up, boys. You know what I mean? But definitely give Milinkovic-Savic a go. He is literally like a cheap Gullit. Obviously, he likes a little bit of the pace at 78, but then all of his stats are over 80 in every other category. And one thing that's really great about him as well, I'm pretty sure he has like 90 dribbling and like 90 agility. On someone who's like 6'2", you really do feel that, as Wilfried Zaha once again misses another chance on his left foot, the absolute wongle pongle. But yeah, oh guys, oh gosh, you know what, watching this back, I do remember what I did. Look at my player's stamina. It's just a massive, massive issue. Do I go and score? That's the question. Do we go and score? I feel like Chong, Chong. Oh, he missed an open goal. Wilfried Zaha, boys. Honestly, I remember actually playing this live. My head was in absolute France. I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, right? When you accidentally put on overload ball side, right? So sometimes when I go to press team press, and let me know if you guys have done the same. You go to press team press, and then overload ball side just comes on, right? I've had times in pro games where it's happened halfway into the game, or, you know, pro games, or even when I'm playing my champs on stream with you boys, and some of you will just put, Shawrey, like, what is going on? Like, overload ball side is on. And I'm like, right, brilliant. Like, that is just not ideal. And it absolutely kills it. I mean, I'm glad that that's what overload ball side does, because for you guys who didn't know, especially, I think it was back in FIFA 20, which is where overload ball side really became, like, a meta thing. It was just an absolute joke. And the guys who discovered it at the tournament before the other players, fair play to them who discovered it, were just at a bit of an advantage, because it was obviously just like they'd found something that worked really, really well, and people were like, what the hell is this type of thing? Do you know what I mean? But we're still flying through the games here, boys. Lovely bit of work from Zaha as we do a 1-2 off the post there. And sometimes when that type of thing happens and you skill someone on like that, you just think, wow, we do deserve it, as Fabinho scores on his left foot. But yeah, the strike force, very, very good with Fabinho. And the only thing with Fabinho is, I don't think he'd be that expensive if he always shipped to the striker normally. I think it's because someone's seeing these different stats on someone, as I've had an absolute stinker there. Someone's seeing like different stats on someone who is normally a CDM, who's now all of a sudden a striker, and it's like, oh my god. But realistically, he is not that good. Now, Notorious ZBM, this is a guy, I'm pretty sure I've played in a qualifier before and lost. I think it was in FIFA 21, I want to say. I could be horribly wrong. But yeah, we go 1-0 up there with a nice little goal, and we're playing some good little FIFA here. But I'll be honest, boys, we go on to have an absolute stinker in this game, and we'll see how it all folds out. But I'm pretty sure it's just not ideal. Terrible. Marquinhos, just anywhere but the goal would be absolutely sensational, my friend. But Kylian Mbappe running through on goal dinks me. Fair play. That's just a good goal. And we concede like 2 goals in 2 minutes here, boys. Wilfried Zaha running in. I don't know why I've shot there. There's got to be a ball roll around the keeper. God, I feel like I'm analysing my text games once again, boys, from the start of the year. But he scores another goal with Ginola there. And you know what? Had I done the thing, I think I've done the overload ball side thing again there, boys. Or I've just been on team press for a little while. But that puts us at 14-3. Not an ideal little loss there, but it's absolutely fine. We're going to keep rolling as he scores once again with Kaka. And I swear, guys, it is just a rule. Every time that you lose the game before, the game after, you always have to go 1-0 down. It just seems to be a massive trend as Fabinho tries to score a finesse there. We did score a good little equaliser, by the way, with that over-the-top through ball, as Kaka scores near post once again. And I'm thinking, please, we cannot bottle rank 1, but a lovely, lovely finesse there from Adel Taarabt. And look, I mean, I did not mean to be doing that third man run, but it just does not matter because we score a green anyway. Wilfried Zaha into Chong to finish off that game, boys. And I'm pretty sure that puts us at 15-3. One more win to get ourselves. And Jesus, we're playing Gullit, Pele, Neymar, bloody hell. The new Winter Wildcard Neymar is absolutely flying. But Neres, it's literally like a Fabinho versus Neymar Winter Wildcard in this game. I know who got the better Brazilian, I'll tell you that. As we do, and oh my god, it's just the most unbelievable, fantastic, and brilliant skill. I'm pretty sure that was a McGeady cancel I did with Zaha there. And we're cooking in this game right now, boys. But you know what? This guy had a very good team. And I could tell he was a decent player. And I thought, please, Alex, don't go and bottle this. Because you know when you go into that last game for rank 1, boys, you never know what can end up happening. But Wilfried Zaha running in here. Neres with the block. And I'm just thinking, God, I know we're 2-0 up. But somehow just don't mess this up. But it's the 83rd minute. Oh, gosh. I feel like I remember this. Just what an absolute stinker the man has had, boys. And that will be the man rage quitting to once again get ourselves another rank 1 on the RTG, boys. 3 player picks, the ultimate pack. And this is the last week we're going to see these types of rewards, fellas. Absolutely. Because now we've got this whole new reward structure, which is absolutely... We are buzzing about it, to be fair. For this particular RTG, it's going to make the account better. It's going to make the series better for us, boys, because, you know, we're going to be going for that 19 wins rank absolutely every single week. But yeah, 3 player picks here, boys. I just thought I'm going to open these rewards at the end. I've saved the team of the week packs for now, so it's just going to be these player picks, I'm pretty sure, just on this video. But we get ourselves a 90 rated Courtois, boys. You know, I've never picked a player so fast. I was just there, like, getting to my team right now. And then finally, another just absolutely terrible player pick. But, ladies and gentlemen, that will finish off another weekend league where we used some absolutely sensational Winter Wildcard players. Spinazzola, can't rave crazily about him, but a very solid player. Taarabt for like 20 or 30,000 coins. does the job. And N'Golo Kante, I mean, how much can I rave about the man? He's just an absolute king. Milinkovic-Savic, I know it says 0 goals, but this man is a cheap bullet. I promise you, if you use him a bit higher up, it's just because I used him really, really far back and was just trying to get as many goals of the strikers as possible. He is an absolute talent of a man. Neres, once again, I mean, just in my team almost every weekend, does extremely, extremely well. And then Fabinho gets 21 goals and 7 assists in 28 games, chaps. Give him a go. He's a good bit of fun to use, but he's just a bit overpriced, I would say. But really good stats, you know, the 87 pace, 87 shooting, and 90 dribbling. And then finally, Wilfried Zaha, 18 goals, 21 assists, by the way. He really, really did get about this weekend league. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of the squad. I think it cost about 1.3, 1.4 million coins in total, the team. And I had a lot of fun with it. Using all the winter wildcard players is extremely good. But yeah, mainly I would say give Milinkovic-Savic a go and give Wilfried Zaha a go if you want to spend the coins on the SBC. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. But guys, this will probably be the last Shawrey to Glory episode before Christmas. So I hope all you guys have an absolutely fantastic Christmas. And we'll be back with more Shawrey to Glory very, very shortly next week. I just might take the week off the account next week. But yeah, I'll update you guys. But have a fantastic Christmas, and we'll have more videos coming out anyway. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all on the next one.